What it do, YouTube crew? Yes, sir. What is up, guys? Well, you see it in the title. I'm trying to be as detailed as I can on this. Um, I'm gonna go off of pretty much, my knowledge from my experience, I guess, like how I submitted my cards. Make sure you stay tuned to the end of the video also because I'm gonna try showing, what you kind of can look for, and easy ways to tell if you're gonna get a 10 or a 9. I'm gonna just give you examples off of what I have. Um, but yeah, how's everyone doing? How's your new year starting off? Mine, I gotta say, is starting off pretty well. I'm excited for what's to come in the future. Um, what do you guys think about that intro, man? I'm super stoked for that, and also you can see my wallpaper. That it just looks amazing, man. The dude did a great job. If you want to know who he is, or if you're interested in like an intro or logo or something, feel free to DM me on Instagram. I have my Instagram and my channel about, so I can show you that there. But let's not prolong this any longer. Let's get through this and get it started. All right, so first things first, obviously you want to go to psacard.com. This is going to be the homepage. You do have to sign up for an account, which I already have, so I'm not going to walk you through that. That's pretty self-explanatory. You just, where it says account, I'm sure it'll say sign up or sign in, stuff like that. But yeah, so once you got that out the way, you got your account started, you want to hit submit. And it's going to bring you here, Online Submission Center. So you click Start. See, this is the one that I had from my PSA returns video that I did. But I want to start a new one. Well, actually, no, this isn't that one. That one was already completed. This is one that I was starting as an example. But I'm going to delete it and start over. All right, so you're not going to have anything here. You're going to hit Start New Submission. These regular cards, yeah, these are for like, Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh! And stuff like that. I'm not going to get into everything else on here because I have no experience with that. I'm just showing you guys what I know and what I've done. So, again, you want to click the regular. Okay, so submission type. This shows grading. Obviously, that's what everyone wants to do. They grade it 1 through 10 based off of how the card looks, stuff like that. Review. PSA certified. Okay, so that review is for if you already have a card graded, but you think it deserves a better grade, you can send it in to get reviewed to see if they missed something or if it, obviously someone else is probably going to be doing it, so you might have a chance to get at a better grade. Who knows? Crossover is for if you have a card that's like, say, Beckett or CGC or whatever that other company is, you can get that grade crossed over to PSA. Well, not to say that it's going to be the same grade, different graders, so who knows? They might see something worse or better. You can get a better grade, worse grade, who knows? Reholder, I guess that's if you have I'm not 100% sure, but I think that's just to reseal your, like say the case to your PSA card that you already have is like messed up. I know they do that to where they can recase it for you. Anyway, so we're going to hit grading. So these are the different options. No grade authentication. That's the one I picked. That's like if you have these rest of these are for like autograph stuff like that. You can have either an autograph and a grade on the card, or you could just have an authentic autograph, which I didn't have anything signed. I do, but not for this next submission that I'm trying to do. So I'm gonna hit no autograph authentication. There's just the regular grading, as you can see right here on this red label. So you want to hit no autograph. Click next. Okay, so the prices are, I'm sure, are cheaper if you have a subscription, which is subscription right now is sold out, and it's, I don't know how long that's going to be for. I'm pretty sure it's going to be a while because of the overwhelming new community we're getting. All the new people coming back from they've seen videos, stuff like that, like with Logan Paul's opening and all these celebrities bringing out Pokemon, and everyone's trying to get into the community. So right now the subscriptions are sold out because everyone took over. But for now, the cheapest you can get it is, this is what I did. Regular, which is $50 a card. And that only card that only covers cars that are like I want to say modern cars. You can't send like a vintage Charizard worth a couple $1,000s and pick this option. Like the max price that a card has to be worth, um, ungraded. Like say a modern Charizard ungraded goes for like 300-400 around there. So you see the max price right here is 999. So you want to stay within that limit. It's not counting toward after it's graded. No, just your raw card. So that's the cheapest route, 50 a card. Again, I don't have a subscription. I never had one, so I'm not sure. I know they have better discounts, stuff like that. All right, guys. So we're at this page now, item entry. So pretty much all you do here is you put a brief description of the card, and it'll pop up with a list of different cards. So I'm gonna put, let's see, Champions Path Charizard. Excuse my slow typing. Charizard VMAX. Okay, let's see what pops up for us. So we have 104 full art VMAX Charizard. HR winner, no, not that one. Okay, so right here is the full art Charizard Secret. So you just want to find, you can type in more in the description. Like you can put the number of the card, that'll probably find it faster. I don't actually have the card in front of me, so that's why I'm kind of like looking through the list. Anyway, so this is for the Rainbow Rare Charizard, I'm pretty sure. So once you get the description, you're gonna want to put minimum grade. Actually, I think is optional. I didn't put any. Yeah, it is optional. I didn't put anything there. So declared value. So a raw card of this, you just want to put what the raw card value is. So whatever you think it is. If it's near mint, if you think it's gonna get a 10, like mint, I would put whatever that card's going for at the time. So I'm just gonna put it here, like let's say 300, and then you hit save. Okay, so that's your first card that you have submitted. That's literally all you have to do. You enter the description right here of whatever card you're gonna get, or that you're looking to get graded. You leave that empty, whatever the raw value is, and you hit save. And it'll just, you keep doing that over and over and over, and like you'll have the entire list down here. So after this, you want to hit next. All right, so now we're on number 5, shipping and billing. If you're wondering why a notepad is there, it's because it's hiding my address, and I'm not skilled enough at editing to like blur it out, so I don't feel like going through the hassle. Yeah, but for this one, it's pretty simple. You just type in your address. For preferred method of shipping, I would say do insured shipping, only because you never know, they lose stuff in the mail all the time. So if you want to take the risk and not get insured, I mean that's on you. But if something happens and you do have it insured, you can get your get something back for it instead of just losing out on everything and not getting anything, which will suck. But yeah, so you just type in your address, stuff like that, and I believe you scroll down. Yeah, your credit card information. I know they don't charge your card. I know you can submit it, and they won't take out any money until the card is graded. So they won't take anything out for probably a few months from now, depending on how many cards you plan on submitting. So yeah, that's it for that. Next, let's get into confirmation. So the next step is confirmation. So pretty much is just gonna go over a quick summary of everything you've done up until this point, and make sure all your information is correct. Double check, triple check if you have to, and yeah, you submit it. So after you hit submit, it's gonna give you shipping instructions, or it's gonna give you like a label, or actually, there's gonna be a whole page for you to print. On there, it's gonna have detailed instructions on what you need to do. But the most important thing you want to do with that, after you print out that entire thing, there's gonna be like a little barcode, which is a label that you want to put on the outside of your box. That's very important because if you don't do that, it will definitely delay your process. Because if you do have it on the outside, they will go ahead and scan the box, and that'll automatically bring you up in their system, and they'll have you up pretty much within the same day that it arrives there. and from there, once they have you in their system, you'll be able to constantly get updates on it, and see what where they're at as far as the grading process. Yeah, so everything else in there should tell you what to do. I'm pretty sure you just take all those papers that come with. I would make like duplicates for yourself, and the other ones you fold up, put inside the box that you're shipping out with your cards. Make sure you have that label on the outside. Make sure you package your cards nice and neat. Have them in card savers because they will not grade it without a card saver. And yeah, that's it. If you have any other questions or if I missed something, please let me know. All right, let's get into this grading. Okay, that's not whitening on it. It looks like there's whitening up there, but that's something on the case on the inside of this plastic. So the centering is good. They look for the corners if there's any like dings in the corner or whitening, anything like that. Which there was nothing on this card. No whitening at all. Older cards, I know they have like problems with hollow bleed, stuff like that, but right now I'm just showing you modern. Like I said, if you have any other questions, you can just comment down below, or you can even email me or DM me a picture of your card and I'll tell you what I think. Like I said, I'm no expert, I'm just giving you my opinion. Yeah, let's get into the next card. So this is, you can kind of tell with the border on top on this one. This was a 10 as well. Yeah, like pretty much everything looks even out around. Actually, these cards are kind of tricky because all of the full art design on it. But I'll show you the centering on the back just so you can tell. Like you see, everything looks perfectly centered. Like all the borders, and what I mean by borders are the blue parts, like the dark blue on the end of the cards. Like this is a border. This is a border. They all look even. What, like I'll show you what I mean by even. So let's get into the 9. So this card, the centering on the front, to me actually was pretty decent. But what knocked it is what I noticed too. Before I sent it in, I knew this wasn't gonna get a 10, only because of the centering, which I've seen on the back. So on the back, you can kind of tell. I mean, I'm not sure how well you can tell on the camera. But for me, right here, it's like thicker on this side than it is on this side. And you can really tell in person. I can't really tell too well on camera, but you can definitely tell in person. And that's what you want to look for on the centering is if it's too thick or too thin on one side, then more than likely they usually deduct points for that. If it's in a certain parameter. If it's like barely you can notice, then they probably won't deduct anything. So this is a raw card that I'm sending in for my next submission. Unfortunately, it's pretty sure it's not getting a 10, only because the centering. And you can kind of tell on the front as well. You see how this side is thinner than this side. This side is a lot thicker. At the back, you can definitely tell. There's a lot of like shine and glistening. But yeah, you can definitely tell. Look how that left side, how the border is way thicker than the right side. So that's definitely not getting a 10, which sucks because it's Chunkachu Rainbow. Who doesn't want that as a 10? But I did pull this myself, so I'm glad that I pulled it. So I'm still getting it graded regardless, knowing that it's not coming back a 10. I think it has a strong chance at a 9. I didn't see anything else wrong other than the centering. I don't think they'll deduct to an 8 just for that. And I don't think it's bad enough to get it to an 8, but we'll see. My prediction for this is an 8, though, so let's see. Maybe down in the future we can see if my prediction was right. Not an 8, a 9, sorry. But yeah, we'll see if my prediction was right. So again, that's pretty much it on my knowledge. If you have any questions, like I said a million times, just let me know down in the comments or DM me on Instagram. Or my Instagram is at Pokatron_. So yeah, guys, that was pretty much my knowledge on how to submit cards to PSA. If you enjoyed, make sure you like, comment, give it a thumbs up, sub if you haven't already. And by the way, if you're coming back if you are already a subscriber, thanks for coming back, watching the content. Hopefully this helps out anybody. If you want to see more videos like that in the future, how to submit cards, I'll try Beckett even. Just let me know in the comments and I'll definitely do that. But yeah, guys, hope you enjoyed. Have a great rest of your day and stay tuned for the next one. Peace.